This is my LinkedIn trick or tip number 4, which is sharing content. So here's what I've done is I've actually gone and found a piece of content that I want to share. And how I would go about doing this is if I come down here, a lot of times you'll see what they have as a social share widget down here that you can share. Sometimes it's at the top, sometimes it's way down at the bottom. But in this case, on this article, it's at the top. So this is something I think might be of interest to people that are in my network. So if I want to share it on LinkedIn, what I can do is simply click this button here, and it's going to pull it up, and it says, hey, I'm connected to LinkedIn. We'll figure out if we can get a way to get you connected here. And so what it does is it brings up the content information. So I want to share an update. If I want to share it, I can put a piece of information in here, such as here is some great information, and I can share it publicly. I can share it with my connections. I can post to groups if I want, or send it to individuals. In this case, I just want to send this as a part of a thread that goes out to my LinkedIn profile. So what I'll do is I go here and I hit share, and there, it's successfully shared. Now here's other things that could potentially I could share as well with individuals, but that's one way to share. Here's how I use the Hootlet app, which is from Hootsuite, and you can get it from the Google Chrome store, and you put it up in your bar up here. So there's the Hootlet app. I've got a piece of information that I want to share online. So what I do is I click on that, and it's going to bring up the information around this. So what happens is, you see I've got the 50 best mind hacks on the web, and then I've got it down here as well. This is for Twitter. This is for other social sharing networks such as LinkedIn, Google+, Facebook, so on and so forth. So if I want to share content out, I'm going to hit this Twitter account. Let's go this Twitter account, this Twitter account. I'm going to throw it up on Facebook. And then I'm also going to throw it up on one of my LinkedIn groups because I've already sent it out to LinkedIn. I can put in some information if I want, but then what I can do is with this, I can hit auto schedule. I can send it now. I can set it out in the future. But what I want to do is I'm going to hit auto schedule, and that's just going to take this and schedule it out to my network as well. So hopefully you find that information useful. This is a way to share content online with your network for social selling. What you can do is, I've got this little icon up here. It's an app that goes into Google and Google Chrome, and it's called Buffer. So when I find a page of information that I want, if I want to send this out to my list or my people that are in my LinkedIn, Facebook, different social media accounts, I can click on this, and then what happens is it's going to pull up a piece of information here that I can send this out. So I can send this out to a Twitter account, Facebook account, my post to my feed in LinkedIn, or send out to Google+. I'm strictly going to pick Google+ this time, and there we go. And it works the same with all these different profiles. I have a free account at Buffer, so it'll allow you to put up to 4 social media accounts on. But anyways, then what I can do is I can add this to the queue, and I send this out, and that's how I can share information with individuals. So there you go. Here's how you find the Hootlet and Buffer extensions in the Google Chrome store. What you do is just go to Google, type in Google Chrome store. When you click on the Google Chrome store, web store, it'll bring this up. When you go up here, these Hootlet and also Buffer are actually extensions that are in Chrome. So these are extensions up here, not apps. And then what you do is you just punch the name in and hit enter, and it'll bring it up. So here you see the Hootsuite Hootlet. and then all you do is you click on it, and it'll add it. So you'd basically, unfortunately, I already have it, so you can't see how to do it. But it would say free. You click on here, and it'll add it to the bar. Same thing with buffer. Just go up into the part up here and type in buffer, and then hit enter. Now you're going to see buffer that comes up in apps. You don't want that. What you want is buffer from buffer.com in the extensions area down here. That's the exact same thing. Once you get it, once you go in here, it's going to say free. You click on it, and it'll put it up in the bar up here for you. So that's how you do it. Basically, you just go into the Chrome store, search on it, and look for the extensions for buffer and Hootlet.